John Isner, you're starting the season with a new coach, Mike Sell, who replaces Craig Boynton. Can you talk about your decision to make that coaching change?
Well, yeah, it wasn't solely my decision. It was a mutual thing between myself and CB, and I'll always be grateful for everything he's done for me. He did so much for me. Brought my ranking from whatever 100 and something all the way up into the top 10 in the world. But now I'm working with Mike, who's a good friend of mine, and he's a very good coach. He actually went to the same school as I did. He went in the 90s, I went in the 2000s, so we have that in common, and I'm looking forward to getting the campaign started with him.
Has the off-season been any different this year working with Mike?
It's been a little different, because he doesn't live in the same city as I do. But, it's something we're going to have to tinker with a little bit here and there. But at the same time, I was with him for a little bit this offseason, and it was great, and I feel pretty good.
You finished the season number 14 in the Emirates ATP rankings. How did you assess your 2012 season?
I had a very good season. I felt like I played my best against players ranked ahead of me. I think I had a good record against players inside the top 10, and I normally do that. I tend to play my best. I tend to step up in the big matches. But with that being said, I didn't play too well in the Grand Slams, and that's something I'm looking to change in 2013, and I feel confident heading into the season.
Top seed here in Sydney. How have you typically done when you've been top seed at a tournament?
You know what? I don't know. Actually, maybe I've won a tournament before when I was top seed. I'm not sure. It's a neat honor to be the top guy in the tournament, and I hope I can live up to my seed. And the only way of doing that is to lift the trophy at the end, and I hope I can do that.
Shaping up to be hotter than ever here in Australia this summer. How are you preparing for the heat?
Well, just training as hard as I can and doing what I can. I've actually been dealing with a little bit of a knee issue right now, which has been hampering my training, which is not ideal. But my main focus is to try to get 100% and then go from there.
And just finally, we have the NFL playoffs going on back in the United States. How are you following those, and have you got a team you're favouring?
I'm definitely following. As for a team I'm favoring, I do not. My team did not make the playoffs this year. I'm sure they will next year. But it's something I love American football, and whenever I have a chance to watch, if I'm not on the tennis court practicing or in the gym or whatever it may be, I'm glued in front of the TV watching football.